Can these cheap $30 headphones beat my Sony $300 headphones? Well, today we're going to be putting it to the test, and we're even going to be doing a blindfolded test to make sure I am not biased here. And if you like reviews like this one, I have tons of them on my channel. You can hit the subscribe button down below so you can see more to come. But before we begin, I do want to say that TRUEFREE did send over these headphones so I can review and test them out, but all of my opinions are my own. They gave me free creative control, so I am super excited to put them to the test and just see which one is better. Today we're checking out the TRUEFREE HF-10 Bluetooth 6.0 headphones, and these are featuring hybrid active noise cancellation, Bluetooth 6.0, customizable EQ settings, and an insane 125-hour battery life. So let's unbox them. Right away, the packaging is already pretty clean and minimal. Inside the box, you get the headphones themselves, a USB Type-C charging cable, and even a 3.5mm audio cable if you want that option for wired listening. First impressions, these actually feel really lightweight in the hand, and the ear cups are super soft. Sound-wise, these are equipped with 40mm dynamic drivers, which are supposed to deliver deeper bass, clearer vocals, and overall balanced sound profile, whether you're listening to music, watching movies, or even gaming. One of the biggest features here is the hybrid active noise cancellation, which can block up to 90% of background noise for a more immersive experience. And when you need to hear what's around you, there's also a transparency mode built in, so you don't have to take off the headphones. For connectivity, these are using Bluetooth 6.0, which should give you a more stable connection and lower latency. They also support multi-point connection, meaning you can connect to two devices at the same time, like your phone and laptop, and switch between them seamlessly. You can get up to 125 hours of playback or around 85 hours with active noise cancellation turned on. So far, these seem packed with features, especially for everyday use like travel, work, or just casual listening. I'm definitely curious to test the sound quality even more, but here are my first impressions. I was not expecting these to be as cushiony as they are. Okay, we have them on the head. Let's play some Bad Bunny and see how they work. I really feel like they're so comfortable. I can wear these for hours at a time. When you put them on your head, like the weight has a nice distribution to it, so it does not feel heavy on the head. It doesn't feel as plasticky and cheap as you would think. But I do want to mention that when I start turning up the volume, the voices kind of sound a little bit distorted. It's nothing bad though. You can still hear the bass, you can still hear the vocals. It doesn't sound bad though. It just sounds like it struggles a little bit when the volume increases. But you can clearly hear the bass in this. I'm so shocked at the bass because for $30, the quality on it is not bad at all for what you're getting. But now we're going to be testing out my Sony WH-1000XM4s that cost me over $300 at the time of purchase. And these are super great headphones. They have amazing noise cancellation. They have the cushiony earmuffs as the previous ones over here. They feel about the same weight, to be honest. If I were to give you these headphones versus these headphones, you will not be able to tell the difference in terms of the weight of both of these headphones. They kind of look the same too, in a way. Okay, so now let's connect these and listen to the same song. Bad Bunny, take us away. These sound so great. Oh man, these sound so good. This is what you expect from $300 worth of headphones. Okay, yeah. It sounds like Bad Bunny is whispering singing directly in my ears. Like, that's what these are given. It sounds like you are at a front row concert and you are able to hear his voice and he is just singing in your ears. And then these are great. These are good. I'm not gonna lie, for $30, these are solid. It's just that it sounds like you are listening it through a speaker. You can still hear all the instruments that are played on the Sonys, but this one just struggles a little bit more to reach it. I mean, I don't think it's that crazy to believe that the $300 headphones would be better than the $30 headphones, but look-wise, I mean, these look solid. These feel like they are, hardware-wise, have a great feel to them. I'm amazed at how they feel. Like, they don't feel cheap at all. These are also kind of like the same style as the $30 headphones, so I'm not mad at that. Okay, so now I'm going to be testing out both of the headphones but blindfolded and see which one sounds better, whether it's the TRUEFREE or the Sony headphones. Okay, I'm completely blindfolded. I can't see at the bottom either. Okay, so these are the first headphones that I'm testing out. Wow, it's super loud. So the noise cancellation is on. Her voice sounds so close to me, it's insane. It just sounds so crisp and like whole. Wow, I always get goosebumps listening to her song, but that just sounded so crisp and clear. Okay, now we're gonna be testing out the second pair of headphones and see which one they are. The noise cancellation is also on these. I wish it was a little bit more punchier. And they do feel cushiony and soft like the first pair. Sorry if I'm yelling, I could barely hear myself. Which means the noise cancellation is really good. It sounds a little muddy when she gets to her high points in the song compared to the first one. Okay. So the first pair, I'm guessing that they were the Sonys. Am I right? What? Wait, what? You're lying. No. What? These were the first ones? There's no way. Whoa, that kind of blew my mind. But the noise cancellation on the second one sounded really good. The noise cancellations on the second one sounded really good, but I started feeling like it started to struggle once the volume was really high. So the second pair were the Sonys. I'm shocked. I really am, because I genuinely thought the first one, they sounded like she was speaking directly in my ears. And that's how it sounded like with the Sonys. So now comparing it to the TRUEFREE headphones and seeing like actually these were the ones that sounded really clear, it blew my mind. And I wasn't able to really tell the difference because they both felt very cushiony, so I couldn't even tell like what was on my head. But my mind is blown. That's insane. So these headphones on Amazon have a 4.6-star review on it. So I was expecting a lot from it, and honestly, it delivered. For the price point that it has, it's really solid. It's a solid head of headphones. I think the build quality, look at this. You hear that? Stress tests. The build quality alone should be shocking because it is, again, it is plastic. So it's not like we're expecting a lot, but it still is able to fold down. It doesn't feel cheap. It has super cushiony pads here for the faux leather. You can wear these for hours at a time with no issue. The battery life is really good. It claims to have over 100 hours of usage. I think the only flaw with these headphones, but again, I am comparing it to the Sonys, is that the noise cancellation is just okay. I wouldn't say it's mind-blowing, but it's there. It's a good feature to have. It's just not the strongest noise cancellation as I would want. But a great thing about these headphones is that you can use the app, you can customize the sound to your liking and really personalize it. And if you do lose these headphones, there's also a feature where you can ping the headphones and make sure like, hey, I know where my headphones are at. But let me know down in the comments below which headphones you would consider buying, whether you would get the WH-1000XM4s, even though they are a few years old, they still have great standard and they're still great quality. Or would you snag up the TRUEFREE $30 headphones, which is a great steal. It still has really great quality for what you're getting. And yeah, but this was a fun video to do because I usually don't test out headphones, but this was really fun to review and test out. And I was shocked. I was really blown away. I was like, oh, this is the quality that's coming from a $30 headphones? Awesome, that's really cool. But if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And my goal for this year is to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I know we can do it. I know we're chugging along, and I'm super excited to continue building this community. I've been building it for over a year now, I think a year and 4 months, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, y'all.